Welcome to your reading, Aries. Okay, so let's get straight into it. For the first row here, which is tuning into your current energy, we have the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, and the Magician. I really felt like with this, there's a sense of tuning into your higher self right now. I also feel like there might be some inner child healing going on. And there's this sense of, because usually the Hierophant, excuse my cat is walking all over your reading. Usually the Hierophant is about, well, it can be about seeking advice from an expert or something along those lines, right? But yeah, I feel like this could be you teaching the skills that you have and passing them on. And what I feel like with this row here, Aries, is really focusing on where it is that you're investing your energy. It's interesting, and I'm not sure why this is coming through, but I just wonder if some of you are looking at where you're investing your energy, right? You may even be working out a way to increase your income, potentially. But there's a sense of not having enough to make ends meet. I don't know why that's coming through, but that may be the case for some of you. But anyway, I just kind of feel that anxiety about that, or not having enough energy to get through, right? Like it's like you're coming back to the foundational energy to establish what is working for you. And that's kind of this Hierophant here, and this is all this manifestation here, right? Interesting, very interesting, Aries. But with the Ace of Wands, there's a new spark, right? New ideas, trying different things as well to see what works. Some of you are coming up with a new plan to ensure long-term success, which I feel like you are going to be able to sustain. But I feel like whatever it is that you're manifesting with the Magician there, or creating, or the concept that you're wanting to execute, is definitely one that's going to be successful. So yeah, this could even be that you are seeking out someone who has done something that you've done before, or something similar, and looking to them for advice or guidance as to how they achieve to that. Yeah, anyway, moving on the second row, we have the Ace of Cups, the Moon, and the Nine of Swords. And this is about really what you need to know. And I feel like with the Nine of Swords there, like this may be quite overwhelming for you because you're not able to predict the outcome. And that might be concerning for some of you. But I feel like the energy is quite positive. Like I don't feel like this is overbearing the rest of this. This is, that the Ace of Cups kind of dominates, the unknown and this, maybe the stress of that for you. But there's some nights where you're waking up or you're not able to sleep because you're not too sure what's going to happen. But there's a definite new beginning taking place for you here, Aries, and I'm pretty sure that came up last time in your reading as well. So it's interesting to see the follow on from that. I want to say try not to overwork yourself as well, especially if this is something that you're passionate about. And that's really going to be your telltale as to whether it's the thing to go ahead with or not, because it may be that you're racking your brain and not quite able to decide, should I do this or should I do that? But it's really that thing that makes you go, oh yeah, this is it. This is what I need to do. I think you know the difference between something that lands for you and something that doesn't, and that is your guidance system, right? I don't think you realize the potential for this manifestation, and could actually be bigger than what you realize. Also, for some of you, you need to have faith in your ability to carry this project out. Like, I don't feel like, well, put it this way, you may have a bit of imposter syndrome going on. So if that's the case, Aries, don't let that get in your way. Don't try not to overthink it, and definitely don't overwork yourself. I think I've already said that, but yeah, that's just coming up again. Don't overwork yourself. So on the bottom row here in the advice column, it's funny because we get to the advice column, but I feel like the advice kind of comes all the way through. But anyhow, we've got the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. With this row here, I feel like, what is this? In order to achieve success, Aries, it's really important that you get out of the energy of not quite believing that you're capable or deserving of the success. It's like there's an expectation. Yeah, it's like you have this expectation to just know how to achieve the goals, right? But the success comes with trying, failing, learning from those failures, right? And doing better the next time. Like, it is a journey. You're not going to get everything perfect first pop. You know, you're going to have to try different things out and move things around. And I feel like maybe there's a little bit of frustration with that, and that can be then tempting to want to give up. But I'm encouraging you to not do that, to take those lessons and apply them and do things differently for the next time. Yeah, but hold on to your vision, right? Write down your why and plaster around your house, Aries. Write down the initial excitement so that you can refer back to it when times are tricky. I feel like that's going to be really important for you to hold on to your initial spark here, like these two cards, and the passion as to why you started the venture. And that's going to help you get through those times that are unknown or unseen or stressful, right? There's going to be times when you are under the illusion that you can't make things work, and you might even have to tighten the purse strings a bit, but that doesn't mean that success is not on the horizon. So, yeah, just remember to tap into the internal wisdom that you have, Aries, and don't allow those racing thoughts of doubt to deter or overshadow your capability. Because you can achieve your goals. So I think that's really important for you to make sure that you're keeping yourself on track in that regard. Yeah. So let's get a card from the Shaman Dream Oracle deck. So let's just have a look what this has to say for you, Aries. There's one card there, Galactic Mushroom. The Divine Matrix. Okay, where's our book? Okay, Aries, the Divine Matrix, the intricate complexity of life. You might have been thinking and acting like you were the only one in the dream creating your life. The galactic mushroom arrives as a playful yet potent reminder that you need to get with your higher power. The universal laws are not for your benefit only. The law of attraction does not exist to serve up your desired outcome. The matrix of consciousness, called Source or God, Spirit, and many other names, is intricately woven into life. There is so much complexity that the human mind cannot comprehend all the moving parts. It's impossible to see beyond what you already know, just as the head of a mushroom is clearly visible above the soil, but not the living biome below. The thread-like mycelium of fungi form vast, intricate works underground, connecting different life forms with one another in a kind of internet of the plant kingdom. Imagine the divine matrix serving the same way, connecting the individual consciousness with that of the divine. The galactic mushroom reminds you that your dreams and desires are heard. This is a call for faith and trust. Whatever intention you hold consistently with hope and faith first manifests in the unseen realms. Whether or not you can see it working on your behalf, eventually you see the evidence play out in the serendipitous events that work in your favor, seemingly outside of the law of cause and effect. Your most beautiful results are being birthed right now, not just for you, but for the highest good of all. Yeah, that's just it, right? And that's what you can't see. And this may be what these two cards are about, right? But make sure that you are having faith and tapping into that inner wisdom, because to see this manifestation here, yes, this is exactly what this is all about. I love that. I love that that came out to finish that off for you, Aries. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with you. Aries, take care of your beautiful self. See you. Bye-bye.